I'm Elgin and I live in Moldova. Whoa, check this out. Let's go up there. Bună ziua! La 10 lei? Mulțumesc! Mulțumesc! Thinking that's my fall wardrobe right there. What number do we want? Okay, door shut. This is a small elevator. Holy cow. This is super small. Let's try 12. Something's supposed to happen. 12, 12, 11, 10, go. 9, 8. I don't know if anything's happening right now. 6, 7, 4. Okay, I have no idea how many floors there are on this elevator. I hit 12, nothing, 11, 10, 9, 8, nothing. Finally I hit 4. Okay, we're on the 4th floor, I think. But that's not the top. I want to go up there. Do I have to take the stairs? I don't know. Let's try this again. Push the button. Okay. All right, let's try 7, 6, 5. Okay, I hit 5 this time. Let's see how high that takes us. Okay. We're on the 5th floor. This is not the top. Okay. Okay, I think I have to go the rest of the way by stairs. Let's do this. Okay. Don't fall. I'm getting dizzy. This is just windy. Oh, here we are. This is the top. Awesome. Bună ziua. This is nice. Let's check it out. Oh man, that was a little bit of a walk, but I think it was worth it. Here, take a look at this view. Today's video is a little bit different. I've got no plan of what I want to show you. We're just going to drive around to see as much of the city as we can in a couple hours. So ready? Here we go. So I'm standing right in front of a monument to the Chisinau Ghetto. It's the ghetto that was created for the Jews in 1941, from 1941 to 1942. In August of 1941, this was created, this area of town, and the Jews were forced to live here, put a golden star on their chest, so that the Nazis and their accomplices could identify them, and they were kept here under terrible conditions, where they starved, where they died, and a lot of them were transported over that year to Transnistria, transported out of Chisinau. And in the 90s, this monument was created to remember the Jews, how they suffered here. And it's crazy to think of what happened here, you know, and to remember the history. You know, it's moments like this that remind me that I'm in Eastern Europe, that remind me of what happened here, the atrocities that happened back in the 40s. And it's just crazy to think about. So behind me right here is one of the universities here in Chisinau. It's USM, University of the State of Moldova. And did you know there are over 20 universities and 20 colleges, trade schools here in Chisinau? That's over 40 schools that university students, that college-age students, ranging from 17 to into the 20s, that are here in Chisinau. You know, Chisinau is a university city. The estimates are that there is about 250,000 to 300,000 university students in this city that has a population of about 900,000 people. And if you think about it, that's a third of the city's population. A third of the city's population are university students. Wow. I'm just walking down the streets of Chisinau, and you know, when you get away from all of the shops and the malls, you begin to see the charm and the beauty in this Eastern European country here in the city of Chisinau. A couple things I want to say. Number one, I love Moldova. I really do. My family and I love living here. We love being here. We love the country. And you may have watched some of our videos, and you may have heard us say, or maybe you know this, that Moldova is the poorest country in Europe. And you may have watched these videos and you've been like, wait a minute, look at they've got malls, they've got McDonald's, they've got all these things. How is this such a poor country? It doesn't look that poor. Well, a couple things to keep in mind. Number one, this is Chisinau, the nation's capital. This is the capital, so in many ways, this is as good as it gets. All right. Number two is that what I've shown you is not all that there is to see. There are plenty of beautiful areas here in Chisinau. There are also plenty of areas that are not so attractive, that are not so beautiful, that are pretty run down. But remember, this is the capital of the country. In future videos, we're going to go into villages, to areas that are very different than Chisinau. There's a saying here in Chisinau, and that is, Chisinau is not Moldova. Now, for a lot of my friends back in Illinois, maybe you would understand it as in Chicago is not Illinois. Now, I love Chicago. I am a Cubs fan. My mom would disown me if I said otherwise, but you go to Chicago and you look at the rest of Illinois, those are two completely different places. In fact, in many ways, Chicago could be its own state. Very, very different than the rest of the state. Well, the same way is true here in Moldova. Chisinau is very different than the rest of Moldova. So in the upcoming videos that I'm going to be shooting, you'll get to see what village life is like.